Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robert Biggins, classmate of EDU 625, Integrating Learning and Technology. I'm excited to conduct this class with everyone, along with Professor Milhauser. This is my final class upon graduating the Masters of Education program with Post University, and I look forward to learning and sharing my knowledge and experience with everyone. This is a brand new and exciting coursework of material for me, the Unit Learning Challenge with Technology. So I want to start off with a brief introductory. Again, my name is Robert Biggins. I am active military in the United States Army, located in Houston, Texas. My job title is a training officer and human resource, so I do a lot of administrative stuff. And currently, my primary role actually is making sure that all of the officers and non-commissioned officers, everyone within our command, is educated and trained both for civilian and military education. Going on to the next question, how have I utilized social networking and tools and platforms within my profession? Basically, the manner in how I communicate with my soldiers is through social media platforms to the extent of Facebook and not necessarily Twitter, but if for those who do have that particular platform, that is a good means of communication as well too, alongside with basic text messaging and emails to make sure that everyone is aware and concerned, is fully attentive and cognizant of all the mission requirements that the particular soldier is required to fulfill within their mission and their duty description. And I also believe that social networking is a vital tool in the way of education, considering the fact that we all are undergoing the COVID-19 pandemic with social distancing and all the other criteria along with those parameters. I believe that social networking tools, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, is going to be a pivotal and continuously growing uh, platform as far as education, because as we all know, colleges, universities, grade schools, private schools, etc., are are basically closed down due to a social pandemic that is still going on, unfortunately, not just in America, but all throughout this world. And as technology grows, continues to improve and perfect itself, I believe that education will continue to move forward. Education itself cannot stay stagnant. Therefore, through the alternate means of communicating from teacher to student and student to teacher and vice versa, students to his or her peers, I believe that Twitter, Facebook, and other platforms, the platform of which we all use in EDU 625, Blackboard, is those are just game changers in a positive way, and it's going to be interesting, I think, to see within the next couple of years, to fully see the development of how our platforms, these social networking and digital online technological platforms, shape and cultivate the way in which we receive information, how we develop and grow as individuals, both professionally and personally. I believe as well too. Just it's amazing to realize how awesome and how much vital information we can receive on YouTube. For instance, on how to change a light bulb for someone who's never changed a light bulb, just intimidated by the responsibilities of not electrocuting themselves or yourself. So these are, like I said, game changers that were not available 10, 15 years ago. So I think it's a great way of how our society as a human population will continue to just manifest and just grow. And but I also believe that having the opportunities and the availabilities of having that one-on-one connection and physical interaction is something that we should not lose sight of and not neglect or forget about. Granted, that fact again, we must also maintain social distancing, 6 feet apart, etc., as much as we can and as often as we possibly can by staying safe and abiding by the rules of the CDC, etc. I believe also we must stay with or maintain those basic communication skills just to have the personal interaction. Another facet of technology, social platforming, is as to how it works for me, how it has helped me train and educate soldiers is, for instance, with as soldiers in the United States Army, of course, we have to maintain our fitness, our health and wellness. And as of October 1st, we were originally supposed to be conducting an Army combat fitness test, which is more rigorous and more physically demanding, but that has been delayed again due to the COVID-19. And my primary roles a couple of months ago, or actually early this year, was to instruct and provide guidance to my soldiers on how to perform new and innovative exercises correctly, because with me being a fitness person, I'm into powerlifting and all that kind of stuff. I believe that educating people through videos, through PowerPoint slides, and just that basic one-on-one interaction, email, phone call, etc. Those are very pivotal and very vital means of providing information through social networking platforms to ensure that my soldiers understand the information in a clear and concise manner and know how to perform the new requirements, new physical exercise requirements that we are all obligated to pass and maintain. As soldiers in the United States Army, I believe that these platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and etc., are again game-changing platforms and resources and methodologies, providing information from the instructor, from a facilitator, to the broad spectrum of attendees to know that they understand and have received the information that they need to move forward. And as I stated earlier, I believe that these platforms will definitely revolutionize the way of how we go about as educators. It will definitely impact us in a positive way, I believe. And I also believe as well that we must maintain, at least to the best of our abilities, in a safe manner, still try to maintain that physical one-on-one interaction. With me being a somewhat old school person, I like to, still learn, just brick and mortar. It was kind of a shift or a difficulty for me at first to be welcome or be comfortable, I should say, with online learning. But, after a year or two, I started to see more of the benefits. And not to say that I would, choose online learning over brick and mortar any day of the week. They both have their pros and cons, don't get me wrong, but we also must realize that, with these certain times and tribulations that we're all going through with the social pandemic, we have to not stay stagnant. We can't just give up on education and the way that we do business as human beings in this world. We have to find alternate means and other creative and innovative ideas, of which we have done, dramatically and successfully. So I'm looking forward to learning from all of you, my classmates, Professor Millhauser for EDU 625. This is this is a very successful, been a successful journey for me to obtain my master's in education. It's my last class, and I look forward to sharing all the knowledge and experience and expertise that I know from my background being in the military. And if there's any questions, feel free to contact me, call me, email me, whatever the case is. And looking forward to learning, you guys, with the next 7-8 weeks. And hope you all take care. Again, stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.